Hey, welcome back to MVP Hot Wheels. It's Diesel Mac, and I've got the rest of the Leos that I have and the Canadian variation. These are all the rest that I have that are foreign. Um, and there are, like I said, in my last video, if you watch the US versions, there is an Auramat version as well. All of my Leos have the same type of tampo design, with the exception of the newer one that came out in the 90s. But there are some other tampo designs that you could get. They're a little tougher, and they got some different paint colors they come with. They're a little tough also. So but let's go ahead. We'll jump into the Canadian version. So you get this cool maroon paint job. You get a new tampo design there. Blue tinted windows and black interior and hot ones, gold hot ones. Same as the US versions. This is a Bar Malaysia base, so it's got the same base as the last release. This came out around 84, 85 time frame. It still contains or retains the opening hood. That one is super tight. Not going to mess with that too much. Nope, we'll leave it alone. This was a blister pull also, and you could find this up on MVP Hot Wheels, and it denotes that it's the Canada only version. Now the Auramat is similar to this. It's got more of a dull maroon color to it. Same type of tampo design and some different colors on it, of course. So there is that version, but I do not have that version yet. So it's recently sold on eBay, so if you want to see pictures of it, you can see some pictures of it on there. And then once I acquire one, I'll upload that up into the website. All right, so that is the Canadian version and gone over the Auramat. So now, like I said, all these have the Chase tampo design. There are a few more other colors you could get with this. You could get an aqua, you could get a pink version and a purple version with the Chase here. And this Chase you can get several different colors, but there's usually these two base colors. So like this is yellow Chase with the white checkered flag and taxi service, and you can get different interiors. So there's this yellowish tan interior and a black interior, which you can kind of see below in the background once I start showing those. So that's a potential difference that you could find on these for variations. I've put a couple of them on there that I have found from some eBay auctions and stuff like that that I haven't acquired yet. So there's got some variations on there that I don't have on there as well that you could check out. But usually this has some different colors. The Chase could be yellow, white, or black, and then these checkers can be white or black and yellow. So pretty much all three colors just kind of switching. The aqua one does have a dark red in it, as a lot of the aqua ones, a lot of the aqua cars from the Leos have that dark red for some reason. So but here you go, we've got this, I guess, yellow interior. These all will have clear windows. Most of these will have black wall wheels, but some do have hot winds, gold hot winds wheels. I'll show you that in one of the variations I have. So there you go. Let's see about that hood. Nope, she's tight too. She might even be painted shut. And these do have an India base. So that one's got almost a miss punch. Look at that. And they come on short and some longer cards. So here's that exact same car on a package. This one obviously just happens to be on punch. So, but that is what the package looks like. And then on the back, you can see here Datsun 200SX. On there, 3255 is the toy number. So that's what the package looks like. And there's, like I said, there's some long card packages that have some of them as well, so that you could find that on. All right, let's go into, you can see green has a bunch of different colors. So here is the lighter version of it. This is the only version I've seen this with the yellow Chase and the black checkers there. Black interior on this one, and I haven't seen any yellow interior on this color either. So this is the only lonely. This one sits kind of funny. I don't know what happened to it. You can kind of see how high the wheel well is. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it just kind of sits funny. It doesn't even, like, you can see it rock. So a little weird, but part of the manufacturing process they had wasn't as good as it could be. But man, she's rocking back and forth there. This one's a little better. This is what I put as the regular green. That other one was the light green. I think there is another version of this or variation of this that I have on the website, or at least that I've seen if I haven't put it on there yet. So black chase, yellow taxi, yellow interior. This one has the black wall as well. And I don't think any of these are going to want to open. They're so fresh out of the package. And then this is what I put as dark green. It's kind of tough to tell. I just basically put that in there so there's different greens in there. But usually you can see here the chase is backwards. You've got the yellow chase and the black checkered flag instead of the black chase and the yellow checkered flag. And this one does have black interior. So let's see that one wants to open. Dang, none of them want to open. They're all just tightly shut. So look at that base there. That one's sitting kind of high too, huh? Interesting. Wonder if that was just how the mold was that they received. Then the blue ones, these are the only two blue ones. There, like I said, there's a light blue one. There is a metal flake blue also, just one version of that. So this one does have the gold Hot Ones wheels. You can see the white checker with the black chase, yellow interior on this one. And we'll just try all the hoods. We'll see. Dang, no luck. That one's even like shut. So you don't want to move at all. But there's a good look at that. And then same color, different Tampo colors. So white chase and the black taxi, black interior, and black walls on this one. So a few differences with the same color there. And they almost look different colors when you have the different interiors into them. So it's kind of cool how that kind of works out. But when you're looking for them on whatever site you're buying them off of or through a picture, there's a light blue, which is aqua. Then these are the blue ones, and then there's a metal flake blue as well. So those are all the Leos that I have from the 80s time frame. And then, like I said, this was a blister pull, so this side looks pretty good, which will be nice because that's the side I have to get the updated picture for, which I still have to do. You do get the razor wheels, get a new Tampo design. And see, this is just a little rough. Look at this side. She's super rough, rubbing up against the package in there, I guess. So we'll have to look for her. But oh, she got a black painted engine too. That's pretty cool. So somebody took the time and black underneath the hood and everything. So you can see that one still shows. That one's actually got an IND. Also, I had the Ninja pack like the another vehicle had, but INDIA. Yep. So there you go. The mini truck, that's what it was, that had both spellings, INDJA and INDIA. So this one came out in the mid 90s to late 90s. The last of the Leos, as they switched over to a new manufacturing plant. At that point, they did a little changing around. I think some of the laws in India changed a little bit, so they had to do some differences, make some differences. And so they came back out, and these are kind of within that last run, couple-year run. There's only a handful of cars, castings that they did for that as well. So, but that is one of them. I don't know of any variations of this. Some of the other castings had wheel variations, like 5-hole wheels and stuff like that. But this is the only one that I've seen so far. So she's pretty rough on that side, despite being a quote blister pull. So when somebody says it's a blister pull, doesn't mean that it's perfect. It has to be mint, right, is the word for it. But so there's all the ones that I have. Like I said, there's different Tampo designs. There's some other colors that you can get it, like a 442 on the side, which a lot of the Leos kind of have, despite only, I don't think any 442s came out. So, and there's some, there are Tampo designs like number 34 or something like that on there. that you can find there in some cool colors. There's a couple in black and stuff like that. So, but yeah, super tough ones for those. I got a few more colors of the chase to get and add those to the website. Eventually, I'll go and add all those other tempo variations to MVP Hot Wheels as well. And then once we pick up the variation, we'll add that, of course, the pictures to it. So, but there is everything. Like I said, you can find these all on mvphotwheels.com. Support us by heading over there and subscribing. It's only $5 a month, and you can add these to all of the different lists that are available for you to create. And if you haven't hit the like button on this video yet, do that please, as it helps get the channel out there, and subscribe so you don't miss any more of the videos. And if you have something you want to see now that this ends the Datsun video, casting video, let me know in the comments what you guys want to see, and I will start pulling them in order of the comments I get. So next comment that I get with a casting that somebody wants to see, we'll do that. If I've done it in the past, I'll just do a quick one again, do an overview with all the variations that I got. If it's one that I haven't done in the past, then we'll go through it. If I need to update pictures, I'll do that as well. And then we'll see how many variations there are for the number of videos that comes with. So there weren't a whole lot, only 4 in the US, and then I've only got this handful of the foreign stuff, so pretty easy to put together. But appreciate the comments, and appreciate everybody watching and the support, and I'll see you guys next time. All right.